In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch, you thought we changed, base instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bug and beast as they have never dreamed. From Elegy for Hollow Nest by Monomon the Teacher. This is the poem that starts the game, Hollow Knight. And what a game it is! For the longest time I've heard many things about Hollow Knight from multiple people, be it my friends, the people from my Discord server, even people from my comment section were telling me to try it. And I did. Twice. I never actually got that far in the game because I have a very bad habit of starting games and not finishing them, but I will try to the best of my abilities to actually finish this one. This is my third try at Hollow Knight. Our journey starts in the outskirts of Dirtmouth. So this little guy here decides to jump off a fucking cliff into the abyss. He falls and is completely fine. Good! Now I know there's no fall damage in this game, which instantly makes it an S tier game. Thanks Team Cherry, very cool. I have a nail, which is the name of my weapon, I have 5 health, and I have a glass container by my health that stores soul. That's essentially my magic points. On my way back to the top, I find this weird blue cocoon, likely housing babies of some kind. I, of course, simply destroy the cocoon, murder the babies, and savor their flesh for some extra health, like the good gamer I am. Epic Isaac reference? Ah, I'm falling! After some platforming, finding enemies that maybe had a little too much orange juice, and tearing down a gigantic door 7 times my size by simply smacking it with a flimsy stick, I finally arrive at Dirtmouth, where the first person I talk to is some old guy rambling about dreams or something. But he also lets us in a little bit of lore. Apparently under this town there used to be a great kingdom that unfortunately is nothing more than ruins now. I can also use these benches to save my game. Nice! No saving whenever I want. Cool. Thanks Team Cherry. Very epic. After exploring a bit more around town, I finally drop down into another endless abyss with no femur to worry about because bugs don't have bones, and I start my journey. The hole led to the Forgotten Crossroads, which has yet another gigantic hole. What's up with these holes? At least this one has platforms. I wanted to put some live reactions of me exploring this place and commenting on how beautiful the game's art is, but I forgot to record my voice, so no live reactions this time. Ah yeah, you need the wall jump power up to do this part. No, you need a... okay, well, now you know you need a power up, it's not a default ability. What the fuck are you doing? Stop. Back to the Forgotten Crossroads, I found my way into the grasslands, but I can't really go through right now because there's a roadblock. A roadblock that spits on me out of disrespect. In any case, we need a soul ability in order to get through him, so here I go looking for it. On my way there, I met Cornifer, a nice old bug who has a knack for exploration and drawing maps. He's a cartographer, and he's offering me a copy of his map for a few geo. And because I'm a baboon, I'll have to keep opening the map at all times because my tiny little pea-brain can't do directions very well, so I have a lot of where the fuck do I go moments if I don't have a map. And even if I do have a map, I still get lost pretty easily. With the map acquired, it shouldn't be too hard to find where I need to go. Problem is, the map isn't finished and I can't update it without a quill, so I have to find my way back up to buy it from Zelda, Cornifer's wife. But before doing that, I wanted to do some exploring of my own. I found some free money. Wow, more free money. The exploration really paid off because it was here where I found the stag. The stag is essentially a fast travel system. You pay a little bit of geo for the bell to show up, you then hit the bell and the stag shows up. He will then take you to any other station for free. All you have to do is unlock the station first, and so far I only have 2. One of them leads to Dirtmouth and the other one leads back to the crossroads. I went to a Zelda shop, bought the quill, but didn't have enough money for the compass, so I knew I had to come back up here again soon because, again, baboon brain. Zelda has a myriad of things to sell and I plan on buying all of them. She has all kinds of markers for different things, which will be extremely helpful down the line. I saved another bug and got lost for a bit. And when I say I got lost, I really got lost. It's so easy to start wandering around in this game without really knowing where you are, and to be fair, it's kind of a good thing seeing as this is a Metroidvania at all. After wandering around for quite literally 20 minutes, not really knowing where the heck am I supposed to go, I gathered enough money for a compass, so I went back up and bought it. Now that I have it equipped, I know exactly where I am at all times. I am never taking this off. Finally, after figuring out where I'm supposed to go, I met my first boss fight in the way. This guy is called the False Knight. This dude has some moves, but they're all pretty predictable. He jumps, he slams, he makes shockwaves, he makes rocks fall out of the ceiling. No big deal, honestly. This man dropped the City Crest, which I don't know what it does or what's its purpose, but it looks like it fits into a slot, so it's probably a key to somewhere. Finally reaching the ancestral mound, which is where I'm supposed to go, I was ready to get my new power. All I gotta do is talk to the shaman lady real quick. Her name is Snail Shaman, and she's actually a guy. I just looked it up. Oh god, my frame rate. Okay. Seems like I woke up in a strange place after that disastrous frame rate. So I woke up behind bars. That Snail Shaman imprisoned me. A horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be grateful if you were to venture deeper and slay it for me. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sure the spirits of my ancestors will be watching over you. You put me in here! Well, whatever. I'll go fight this horrid beast for you. Oh, it's Roadblock Man. Of course. I wouldn't call this guy a horrid beast if I'm being honest. I mean, he looks like a nice guy. Well, whatever. I killed him and left the place. I also found a soul catcher. Now that I have the Vengeful Spirit power up, I can have access to the grasslands. So I ran off from the ancestral mound and opened the gate outside. I found a letter from Cornifer saying that he wasn't there anymore and that he moved on somewhere else. Good. He's probably in the grasslands, so I can go get a map from that location if I find him. So I went back to that huge hole from the Forgotten Crossroads, climbed all the way to the roadblock, killed the roadblock, jumped over a pool of acid, and it's called Green Path. Whoops. The Green Path is one of my favorite areas in the game. I can't believe I've been calling it grasslands all this time. It's so green and lush and there's plants everywhere. It's so pretty. I love this place. But it's not all peaceful here because there are some hazards like the giant pool of acid that goes across the entire Green Path. You got enemies that explode, you got Venus traps that try to chomp you up when you step on them. It's a beautiful place, but it's a dangerous place. Oh look, there's Hornet. I remember her. After wandering around for a bit, I finally found Cornifer again and he was happy to sell me another map. This time of the Green Path. Much like the Crossroads map, this one isn't complete, but now that I do have the quill, I can easily complete it myself if I keep exploring. And explore I did. I found this beast hidden under some rocks. He keeps calling me Hunter and it freaks me out honestly, but he gave me his journal, which contains information on most, if not all, monsters in the game. All I have to do to unlock that information is kill the enemy a few times. I found some rocks that talk about whoever that is, and I found this very ominous and dark area of the map. I couldn't see shit, which resulted in me falling on spikes. Lesson learned, I'm not coming back here until I find a light. But I already know what I have to do. I have to find a path to Hornet. So I started scurrying around the Green Path looking for her. On my way I found a fog canyon, but I faintly remember being very annoyed about being here last time I played the game, so I backed off. Besides, I'm not supposed to be there right now anyway, so there's really no point in being there. That looks like an enemy. That is an enemy. This dude's harder than the boss fight I had an hour ago, but sure enough, I found breaches in his defense and now I'm able to defeat him pretty easily now. There's one more boss though before I get to her, and it's that one big ass motherfucker over there eating some poor civilian. Well, it's kind of a lame boss fight honestly. This dude just flies around, you gotta jump and hit him, then he flies the other way, and then you jump and hit him. He occasionally summons more mosquitoes. That's it. That's the entire fight. The bug that was dying reveals himself as Zote, and he is the single most annoying character in the entire game. I hate Zote so much you would not believe it. He calls me out for stealing his spray or whatever and says that next time I save him he'll kill me. I should have let him die, this motherfucker. Dude, I hate Zote. He's the worst character in this entire... I hate him so much. So I descend into the Green Path once more to find Hornet. Hi Hornet. I think I just had a nightmare. What happened? So Hornet kicked my ass really hard, but no worries, I fought her once, I know her moves and patterns, so it should be easy to get her next time. Okay, listen, I didn't have enough health, okay? I wasn't at full health, that wasn't a fair fight. Now that I do have full health and I know her patterns, it should be easy to win the fight. Please let me heal. I'm gonna be here for a while, aren't I? Hornet can be a real pain in the ass. She moves quickly, she throws her spear at you, which comes back because it's attached to a fucking string. She has this AoE move, she jumps, she zooms at you, it's fucking crazy. It gives you almost no breach to heal or defend yourself. You really just gotta be quick on your reactions to win. But with enough persistence, I won the battle. She didn't die or anything, she just ran away. But that guy over there is dead as fuck, so I took his cloak. It's the Mothwing cloak and it allows me to dash. Well, I guess the gods weren't appeased when I looted a dead body because they showed up and told me to go home. Talking about me wanting to break seals and how they can't be undone, but they must be undone, and then they tell me that I should leave them alone and go back to my darkness. Then they blast me with a bunch of balls and disappear. So that sure was something. I left the room and kept going forward on the path when I found this huge lake called the Lake of Un. I found this weird guy staring at the lake, so I poke him and go inside to save the game, and I run into QUIRREL again. Apparently the building we're in was made to some form of worship, but its idol has been lost to time. I'm assuming that's this I keep hearing about. Ha! You fell, you fucking idiot! Give me that geo. Ah! So, this marks the end of the video, and the beginning of a new series. Thank you for watching, I really appreciate it. I'd also appreciate if you checked out my Patreon. See, this YouTube thing is really fun and all, but it doesn't really pay the bills, and I could do with some hardware upgrades on the way too, as you could probably tell. YouTube is my only source of income, and being paid once every 3 months because you can't reach the $100 threshold is kinda lame. Either way, thank you for your time, and I'll see you next time.